Okay, guys, now we're about to jump in the deep end of the pool. You got your first two chords. You're getting where you can change back and forth between those. Now it's going to get a little more complicated, but I'm telling you, after just this lesson, if you can do this, you can play thousands of songs if you learn nothing else ever on guitar. Now, every one of these chords, we're going to learn a G chord, then a C chord, then a D chord. G, C, D. And every one of these are going to be in the second and third fret. And I'm going to show you a simple way that I've taught people all over the world how to play these. So, remember, your pinky finger is 4, your ring finger is 3. So it's 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your 4 and your 3. Your pinky finger is going to press the bottom string of the third fret. And your ring finger, the second string of the third fret. This locks in the guitar to make these chord changes very simple. So you're going to get, as long as you play guitar the rest of your life, I want you to get really smooth at having these two fingers together and locking in those two bottom strings. So you can practice gripping the guitar in here and going straight to the two bottom strings like that. Now again, guys, it's going to hurt your fingers at first. Your pinky finger is kind of tender. That was always bothered me when I was first learning. But the first chord you're going to learn is called a D chord. You're going to keep these bottom two locked. Use this first one and press that third string of the second fret. And here's the other thing. You're not going to strum all 6 strings. You're not going to play the top 2 strings, just the bottom 4. Like that. So again, it's going to look like this. The 2 bottom strings pressed, and then your first finger has the third string. Again, don't lay it down, guys. Don't get lazy and press too far up or too far down. Make sure you're just the point of your fingers pressing there. So you get a good clear sound, and then you're going to strum the bottom 4. The next chord is going to be a C chord, and all you're going to do, take your first finger up to the 4th string and put your middle finger on the 5th string. Notice now you're using all 4 of your strings. All 4 of my fingers are going to be pressing. I said all 4 strings, all 4 fingers. All 4 of my fingers are going to be pressing a string. Always going to put the bottom 2 strings locked like this. And then 4th string, first finger, 5th string. And again, we're not strumming all 6 strings. We're leaving off that top one and strumming just the bottom 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's learn your final chord that you're going to learn with this little chord set. And you're just going to move the top 2 fingers each up a string. So instead of 4th and 5th, this one goes to the 5th string and this one goes to the 6th string. That's the 3 chords, guys, you're going to work on over and over and over till you drive your mom and dad crazy. This is the G chord. Strum all 6. Move your top 2 fingers down a string and strum the bottom 5. Take your first finger down to the 3rd string and strum the bottom 4. So notice this first finger is going to go to the 3rd string, to the 4th string, to the 5th string. All it's doing is climbing up 1 string. That's a D, that's a C, that's a G. And your middle fingers always, when you play on the C and G chord, always make sure your middle finger is higher than the first finger. So the first finger, D chord. Then go right here for a C chord. Then move them both up for a G chord. This is what I want you to practice every single day for 5 minutes. Take a break, 5 minutes, multiple times a day for a week. Because if you get good at this, you can play thousands of songs. Trust me, I'll show you later. And I want you to go up and down the guitar. G for 4. Move both fingers down. C for 4. Then go down to a D for 4. Then back to a C. And just get back and forth doing that. Up and down. so forth. Now remember, guys, you're going to, at first, you're not as comfortable with the guitar as I am, so you're going to hit extra strings. You're going to not hit enough strings. You're going to hit too many strings. That's okay. Grab you a glass of lemonade, grab you a glass of water, take a sip, smile a little bit and say, God, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get this guitar. It's tricky at first and my fingers hurt, but Mr. Matt told me if I can learn this. Take, for example, maybe you heard a Toby Keith song, Should Have Been a Cowboy. The whole song goes G, D, C, D. Should have been a cowboy. Should have learned to rope and ride. I'd be wearing my six-shooter, riding my pony on a cattle drive. There's another song. Heads Carolina, tails California, somewhere clean, somewhere warmer up in. You can play thousands of songs, guys. Just going back and forth those three chords. So remember, this guitar looks tricky. You got all these little squares, all these strings. Don't think about any of this. Just focus on the second and third fret, that third dot and the fret over. Now here's a little pro tip I want you to work on too. When you're first learning the guitar and you're first playing chords, it's going to sound like this. Then you move this one, then this one. That's okay, guys. Just keep on adjusting your fingers in and out to make sure you get the right positioning. You want your fingers as close to these fret bars as possible. So these two are right in the middle, so they're easy. But you don't want your finger way over here. Get it really close to that fret bar for a clear sound. So see, I'm pressing right there, and then I put my middle finger right here. Not way over here, but close to that fret bar, closer to your body, the body of the guitar. That's what gets a clear sound. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I want you to work on over and over. 1, 2, 3, 4. And also, guys, another little tip if you want, once you form your chord, you can pick down each string to see if you have a clear sound, because it's probably going to sound like this. You have dead strings, and you have to adjust your fingers in and out. It's going to sound dead, but then after you adjust it, you'll slowly sound clear. And for a week or so, guys, you're not going to sound clear. Let me just say that. It's okay. It's going to sound a little bad, a little muffled. That's totally fine. Just keep fighting through it and do those chord changes. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Work on taking those fingers up and down that guitar. G. A lot of times I even say the chord out loud for my students until the change, like this. G, C, D, C, G, C, D, C, G, C, and so forth. That's a great exercise to work on so you know what chord you're playing. Remember, a G chord is all 6 strings. A C chord, you don't play the top one, it's the bottom 5. The D chord is the bottom 4. You got this.